Thinking about buying or selling at the beach, today I'm going to share something a little odd. I want to talk about 7 ways weak real estate agents fake out their clients. Okay, let's dig right in. So first off, I want to clarify, I'm talking about weak. I'm not talking about nefarious or ill-intentioned or immoral. I'm not talking about bad. What I'm really talking about when I say weak, it means they are not of high value. And you need to dig deeper for value. And so many agents who are really good will use these 7 points I'm about to cover to explain how they're strong, sometimes out of habit. So just because I say this is a way a weak agent hides their weakness, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are weak because they use it. I want to get that out of the way. So let's talk, because some of our agents are great agents and they talk about these things and they believe it connects with consumers. Maybe it does, depends on who you are. But let's dig into ways a real estate agent can kind of hide some of their weaknesses. So first off is the number of years in real estate. You say, well, the more is better. Well, maybe. Clearly, you need 2 or 3 years to get some experience. If you do a lot of transactions, you start to learn the flow. Somebody's done a bit longer, they've started to see more oddities, and that helps with their experience. But I know plenty of great agents who came in with negotiation skills, business process skills, marketing skills, who haven't done it for 10 years, and they are fantastic agents. I've also run across agents that are on the other side of deals who they boast, I've been doing this for 30 years, I know what I'm doing. And sometimes that's right. But sometimes they're doing it the way it was done 30 years ago, and they're an obstacle to everybody. So you got to dig deeper about what are those years in real estate like and how effective are they. A high number of listings. So when you do a lot of listings, that seems like, oh, well, they have a lot of listings, I see they're signing where that's who I should pick. What you need to ask is, are these listings moving? Are these properties at the beach, are they going somewhere? Because if they're not priced appropriately, there's a strategy that can be used by real estate agents to get a lot of listings, to get them more listings, but those properties don't always sell at the best price. They sit, they become a bit stale, and eventually net their sellers less money. So you understand, high number of listings can be good if they're moving. And it doesn't mean they all move. Sometimes somebody just wants to price and the agent will be agreeable to it. The next one is the number of certifications. Hey, I'm a big believer in training, and so I'm not knocking people who've taken a lot of certifications, but that alone doesn't mean that they're great. In fact, there are agents who have taken a lot of certifications, but they're all academic. They haven't really exercised and put those to use for their clients very well. So you need to explore a little deeper. In fact, many people don't know that a lot of those certifications are for profit classes that are sold to the real estate agents who have to pay a fee every year to keep that certification. It's not like you graduated from high school or college or got an advanced degree and you can claim that anytime. There's money to be made by selling all those little certification identifiers. Promoting that your property when you're selling is going to be listed on a lot of websites. Hey, if it's put in MLS and syndicated, it's going to be on a lot of websites. What's more important is it going to be on a highly trafficked site that's got millions of people that are interested in beach property? That's much more important. And is it going to be a website that's trafficked by people from across the country, not just the people who live locally? Far more important. Don't be fooled by the number of websites. If it's put in MLS, it's on a lot of websites for everybody, good or bad. If that's the strong point somebody claims, maybe they're not as strong as they think. Office location. So let's be real. Buyers really don't care about the office. Their time is short, they want to come and see. So if you're thinking of selling, you say, well, I love it because their office is right down the street. Are you going to go visit your agent there? Or are you going to call them on the phone? That office that sits there probably doesn't draw a lot of buyer traffic. It gets a lot of listing traffic. So if they promote, well, we've got this office right down the street, that really doesn't affect the buyers. And so as a seller, you shouldn't be as influenced by that. Likewise, if the agent promotes, well, I'm one of the brokerages here with the most brokerage agents of anybody in this area. Well, that's no strong point either. Those agents in that office and the agents in all the other brokerages in the area are all willing and interested in selling a property. So it's not that we're super buddies because we're in the member of the same brokerage. Unless they're on a team, they're competing just as much with the agents in their own brokerage as they are with the brokerage that's somewhere else and down the street. So that doesn't necessarily make a difference if you're trying to sell that they have more agents than somebody else. All the agents that use the MLS are all trying to help a transaction happen because it's how they make their livelihood. It's in their interest and the buyers and sellers. And the last one I want to talk about is the saying in entrepreneurship business is, in the absence of value, all you can do is cut your price. So there's a lot going on right now about commissions, and that's fine. It's a negotiable thing. Keep in mind though, a strong agent's going to be able to explain what value difference there is. If the biggest point I have is that I'm going to charge you less commission or fees than the next guy, am I bringing value? What you should be concerned about is what's going to net you the most money as a seller. When you close, are you going to get more cash, and what's going to make that happen? And if it goes with somebody because they charge you less commission and that executes, that's great. Maybe the market will sell it for you and you'll score. On the other hand, I see people who save a very small amount of commission money, not percentage, money, and in doing so, they go through an agent who isn't able to get them the maximum return, and the net is a loss. So again, these 7 points I've just covered, great agents may have and list these things, but you need to dig a little deeper. You need to understand value, whether you're buying or selling, of that real estate agent who's going to really help you, and not just somebody who's following a magic recipe that they've been trained in and industry has taught them. Be sure and visit us at beach-homes.com right now, where we have tens of thousands of properties at and near the beaches that are available for sale, when you're buying. And if you're interested in listing your property for sale, reach out to us. We have agents that are not only on our website, but a network of agents across the country that are of high value, who know how to do more than just the 7 points I covered. They can also explain how to get the best transaction you're looking for. Hope this has been helpful. Have a great day. For more information, be sure to check out beach-homes.com.